I hope you're having a good week, and that as you're doing the work, the reading, that you are able to, especially for this course, you're able to work through the primary source, which would be, Acts and some of the letters of Paul, as we begin to think about what it means to lead and provide influence both in faith communities and in the larger community as well. How do you use your influence in ways that provide positive and even transformative kind of leadership? And that's the lens that we'll be looking at, or we'll be looking through as we look at Paul and his life and his leadership kind of abilities. So that explains again the approach that I'm taking for the seminar. Now, several of you were not able to join us the other day. We had a good conversation, a good start. We're going to try to start. We're going to try to have an opportunity to be together as a class every other week. I'm going to publish that schedule for you, and I look forward to opportunities. Maybe we can be together. If not in person, perhaps we can do that through Zoom and other uses of technology. So I look forward to that. I would also go ahead and tell you that what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and be reading not just from Acts and some of the letters of Paul. I want you to dive into some of the text. N.T. Wright's book on Paul, the biography, go ahead and get started in that. I'd like for you to have an understanding, a bit of a historical context, the social context of the day. Wright is certainly a gifted scholar and good writer. I think you'll enjoy reading through that. And then I would also encourage you to read Paul and his team. Go ahead and start reading that text as well. It's sort of a summary, but what it does is it gives you an idea of the approach we're taking for the seminar. It sort of draws leadership lessons from Paul, and I want us to really, in this course, create a bit of a leadership profile from Paul. And I'm also interested in taking those lessons that we learned from Paul and ask the question, so what? I mean, are they applicable to our times? So anyway, I want you to be thinking about that. The other thing I want you to do is I want you to be thinking about around midterm. What I'll get you to do is use one aspect of Paul's leadership challenge, or from Paul's life, an example of leadership that he has provided, and then I'll get you to do integrity talk on that, so that you do a lecture yourself. It'll give you an opportunity to teach, and we'll be teaching each other that way. And I would encourage you to be thinking about that. And then, of course, the research paper at the end of the semester. And I'm also going to ask you to do a bit of an integrity summary of your paper at the end of the semester. I'll certainly talk with you more about that later. But for now, I hope that you're doing good, that you're doing well, that things are going good for you, and I look forward to our time together in this seminar. And so, if I can help you, you let me know, and I'll be checking in later. Thanks.